In the last 2 months, we've all had to learn far more about oil wells, caps and blowout preventers than is healthy for any human being. So here's the latest. The temporary cap on the well is back in place. Good. The once pristine beaches of Pensacola, Florida are turning into brown sludge. Very bad. And the future of offshore drilling is in the courts. Earlier this week, a federal judge overturned the Obama administration's 6-month moratorium. Today came a refusal to put that ruling on hold while the government appeals. Well, Todd Hornbeck, the CEO of a vessel company based in Louisiana, is the one who brought the case, and he joins me now from New Orleans. Good to have you on the program, Todd. You're taking on a pretty powerful enemy here, and you seem to be winning at the moment. How does that feel?
Well, we just want to get back to work. We think stalling the oil field for this incident is not the right course of action. We need to move forward. We need to get all our vessels back to work and the drilling rigs back to work.
I can understand the economic pressures, and we'll talk about those in a minute, but the reason why the administration did this was for safety concerns. You don't buy those safety concerns. You don't think they're being addressed in the right way?
Well, nor did the judge and the thousands of constituents here in the South. The moratorium was not the right way to go to deal with those safety concerns. We need to be working so that we can work on the processes.
And Todd, give me some idea of what this means for your business, the moratorium. How many people are affected? How many boats are staying in the harbor? Give us a picture.
Well, we have 1,300 people in our company. And they're all affected. Everyone is affected because these rigs, when they shut down, has a ripple effect on our entire company. Right now, we have several vessels that are in port waiting to go back out. As you know, the moratorium is lifted, and today the judge has ordered that Secretary Salazar and the MMS to go forward and within 30 days have a plan to the judge of how we're proceeding and getting the rigs back to work.
But basically, if the moratorium were in place, would you be out of business within a couple of weeks or months?
No, we're of course, unfortunately, in the relief effort right now with BP and the government working a lot of our ships on the relief effort. So we have that work currently, but that probably will be short-lived, and then after that, we would probably go into the mode of stacking vessels, laying crews off, or moving overseas to other markets.
And Todd, are you worried that that is exactly what's going to happen, that basically the American offshore deep drilling business, even without this moratorium, is a dying beast, essentially, and that a lot of the business will just go to places like Brazil or Venezuela?
That is a big concern. Since 2005, Hornbeck Offshore spent about $700 million on new ships just for the deepwater Gulf of Mexico, and the plans and the leases that were released in the Gulf of Mexico and the drilling rigs that were coming, being built. So if we shut this industry down and it moves overseas, it won't be back for many, many years, if at all. And that's just not the right answer for the United States. I think it really puts the United States in a position where they're more vulnerable for foreign energy, and we need a domestic energy policy here.
Todd Hornbeck, thank you for joining us live from New Orleans.
Thank you.
Well, for the